Welcome back to Miss English. I'm Peter.
And I'm Victoria. Before we dive in, we just want to say a huge thank you to everyone watching and listening on our channel. Your support keeps us going.
It really does. Today, we're getting deep, guys. We're talking about feelings. And no, Victoria, that doesn't mean I'm going to cry on camera again.
Ha ha ha. Hey. No promises. But seriously, emotions are complex. We usually categorize them into basic emotions, like happiness, sadness, fear, and anger, and complex emotions, which are mixes of those, like nostalgia or guilt.
Is right. And the big difference is how they function. Basic emotions are almost like survival instincts. Complex emotions are more about how we interpret our experiences over time.
Exactly. Speaking of experiences, I remember my brother last year. He was passed over for a promotion he worked so hard for. He wasn't just sad, he felt a deep sense of injustice. He stayed in his room for 3 days.
Oh no. Man, that's rough. My experience was actually the opposite. My cousin once got rage productive. He was so angry after a breakup that he didn't cry. He just cleaned his entire house, mowed the lawn, and painted his garage in one weekend.
Wait, can I hire him next time I'm mad? That's a great way to channel energy.
It worked for him. But that brings us to a good point. What do we do when we're stuck in those low or hot feelings? Tips for turning the tide.
If you're feeling sad, don't fight it immediately. Give yourself a timed wallow. Take 20 minutes to listen to a sad song, then get up and change your physical environment. Even just walking into a different room or opening a window helps.
And if you're angry? I call it the cool down rule. Before you send that text or scream, do something high intensity for 60 seconds. Jumping jacks, a quick sprint, or, my favorite, squeezing a stress ball until it nearly pops.
For example, joy is often an intense, short-term burst, like winning a game or seeing an old friend. Contentment, however, is more of a slow burn, steady state of everything is okay.
I think people often forget about gratitude, which isn't just a feeling. It's almost like a muscle you have to train. It's the difference between, I'm happy because I got a gift, and, I'm happy because I realize how lucky I am to have these people in my life.
Speaking of gratitude, I have a family story about my grandma. She's 85 and every single night for the last 40 years, she writes down 3 things she's grateful for. One night, when her house flooded, she wrote, 1. I have a bucket. 2. My family is safe. 3. The water is actually quite refreshing.
Ha ha ha, that is elite level optimism. I have a bucket. I love that.
It really puts things into perspective. What about you, Peter? Any peak joy moments lately?
Actually, my brother just had his first kid. I thought I'd be the cool, detached uncle, but when I held my niece for the first time, I felt this overwhelming sense of awe. It wasn't just happiness, it was that feeling of being part of something much bigger than myself. I actually caught myself smiling at a wall for like 10 minutes afterward.
Ah, Peter. See? I knew you were a softie underneath all those stress balls.
Hey now, let's keep my reputation intact. But seriously, these feelings are great, but sometimes we struggle to stay in that positive headspace. Tips for cultivating more joy. Number 1.
My number 1 tip is savoring. When something good happens, even something small like a great cup of coffee, don't just rush through it. Stop for 30 seconds and really feel the heat of the mug and the taste. It anchors the joy in your brain.
And for gratitude, try the gratitude text. Once a week, text someone you haven't spoken to in a while and tell them one specific thing you appreciate about them. It gives you a helper's high and usually makes their day too.
I love that. Also, don't forget movement. It's hard to stay in a blah mood when you're dancing to your favorite song or going for a brisk walk. Endorphins are a real thing, guys. And another important topic about feelings and growth is the empathy and compassion. People often use them interchangeably, but in reality, they are different stages of connection.
That's right. Empathy is the I feel what you feel part. It's like stepping into someone else's shoes. But compassion is the I want to help you feel better part. It's empathy plus action.
Exactly. Empathy is the mirror, compassion is the bandage.
I actually have a story about this. My younger brother, the one who got rage productive last episode, once saw a kid at the park crying because he lost his kite in a tree.
Oh no.
Yeah. My brother didn't just stand there and feel sad. That's empathy. He actually climbed the tree, got the kite down, and then spent an hour teaching the kid how to fly it properly so it wouldn't happen again. That's compassion in action.
That is so sweet. It reminds me of my mom. She used to work in a hospital, and she told me about a patient who was always grumpy and mean to the staff. Instead of getting annoyed, she realized he was just incredibly lonely.
So what did she do?
She started bringing him a crossword puzzle every morning and sitting with him for just 5 minutes. She used her empathy to see past his anger and her compassion to give him company. By the time he left, he was the staff's favorite patient.
I love that. It shows that social emotions can actually change the environment around us. Tips for building social connection.
If you want to improve your empathy, try active listening. When someone is talking, don't think about what you're going to say next. Just listen and try to imagine the why behind their words.
And for compassion, start small. You don't have to climb a tree or save the world. Just look for micro-actions. Hold a door, give a genuine compliment, or check in on a friend who hasn't texted in a while.
And don't forget self-compassion. You can't pour from an empty cup. Treat yourself with the same kindness you'd give a best friend. You know, Peter, I've been thinking a lot about how we navigate our emotions lately. It's not just about feeling them, it's about how we handle them.
I totally agree, Victoria. Especially empathy. People often mistake it for just being nice, but it's actually the ability to step into someone else's shoes and see the world through their lens.
Exactly. It's that, I hear you, and I'm with you, moment. When we practice empathy, we aren't just reacting to feelings, we're validating them. It creates such a strong bridge between people.
And that bridge is fragile. If we don't treat our own feelings, and the feelings of others, with care, that connection breaks. It's like a garden, you can't just plant the seeds and walk away. You have to nurture them.
That's a great metaphor. We need to be as kind to ourselves as we are to our friends. Our internal dialogue matters just as much as what we say out loud. The final reflection is: our feelings are the compass of our human experience. To care for them is to care for our very essence. When we honor our emotions and meet others with empathy, we don't just improve our relationships, we make the world a little softer, one heart at a time. Protect your peace and handle every heart with care.
Well said. We hope this conversation gave you a little something to reflect on today. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel.
We love having you here. Don't forget to be patient with yourselves this week. We'll see you in the next video.
Take care, everyone. Bye for now.